Rinse it out. I know I didn't miss nothing in there. Restart on this one. Hopefully I'm catching this all on video here. And I'm going to go ahead and work through this material. Now this is going to be the lighter stuff. The smaller gold, finer gold, this is more likely to float than the other stuff. And then I'm just trying to, shaking this around so I can see how that's all cloudy. I'll just dip it and then wash away the water. I'm not actually letting any material go out because I'm not done stratifying it. Do that a bunch of times, and then I like to drain out that water and then start going. A lot of people say don't look at the piece of gold that's over here because then you'll miss all the other ones that come out. Only do it a few times. I don't really have to worry about it. Only do it a few times, re-stratify. And I know this material all too well. I ain't not going to lose too much, and if I do, there's plenty more. Excuse me. Re-stratify it. And I'll see if I can get to a better spot for back panning here. Remove this, move these studio lights that I have over here. And you see how there's black sand starting to show up? Right there, there's black sand starting to show up. Re-stratify it. Heavy material goes down to the bottom. Light material comes up. And then when I get down to the bottom and it starts like, it's like it fills up these riffles. It doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it's actually quite a bit of material that you would be back panning. I'll actually take it and just jiggle it back and forth like this. Just in the riffles. And it'll bring that material up. And that's just a little trick that I do. To go through the material and to get it out. You know, the black sand's starting to really show up. And it's when you got to start being a little bit more careful. Only do just a little bit and just pull back just a little bit at a time. And then you'll get down to all the heavy material that's in there. Start seeing some gold appear. Drain out the water. And there could be anything in here. I'm seeing garnets and everything. And you're going to have that. You'll have garnets. You'll have, I don't know if you could see those garnets right there. There's about 3 of them sitting right there. Try to do the best I can to let you guys see what's going on here. Maybe I'll try and redirect the light here. See if that helps. And then keep shaking it. Get that to drop, the heavies to drop and the lights to come up, and then pretty soon you're going to just be, there's not much going to be coming out of here. So that's when you'll fill it up with water here. And then kind of just slowly let it out. Otherwise the material is going to go back into the riffles, the bottom riffles. You want to try and keep it out of there, down the bottom of the hand. Slowly let it out till you got, I don't know, just a little bit in there. Just so you can make a wave. That ain't enough. And then you have this right here. You can shake this around, tap this, and that's some pretty heavy black sands right there. And you're just making a wave back and forth. And then I get to this point right here and I shake it down to the bottom. I'll use 2 snuffer bottles. If I know there's nothing in here, I'll use a secondary snuffer bottle to clean this out so I don't contaminate it when I do this and shake it, because it kind of breaks everything up from a big clump of material to a loose pile of material up here to where you can wash it away a little bit easier. Get that down to the bottom. See, when you're tapping, it works great here, but this material starts coming back up that way. That's why I use the other snuffer bottle. Guys will have a pan where it's got smooth edges here, and they will drain this out, and they will just wash that out, and they won't have to contend with it. But this one's got the dual riffles. So it's got 2 sets of ripples on there. And then we'll just wash that away and keep going until, and I know that's a piece of gold that fell down there. Yeah, you get some that roll down, some that don't. Gold acts strange sometimes, but just keep going. You could always take the snuffer bottle in there and go after the gold, and then just clean up, you know, kind of like reduce the size of the material. Suck that out, make sure there's no gold in here, dump in the snuffer bottle, clean it up, keep going that way. You see all that gold? There's gold everywhere and they're floating. That means we don't have enough soap in there to break the surface tension. Well, I just got a little bit of soap on my hand. And then I'm going to just clean this up real quick. Mostly off screen here. Well, partially. Let's go through it so I can get it out real quick and show you guys the last part of this video. And this, I guess, the fast-paced version. See, like, get that material over to here. You can make it go that way. Less material to deal with. And then you'll have just your gold left. I'm kind of flopping all over here, sorry about that, but quite a bit of black sand in here, a little bit more than I expected for a test, but no big deal. You just gotta be a little bit more careful. I'm trying to do it for the video and make sure I stay on the video. Well, there's some nice fine stuff in there. I'll show you guys as soon as I get to the bottom of this here. Just keep working it around. You kind of do a circle motion. You can see if there's anything in the you know, the tail end of where it's coming out there. And then you kind of separate it. There's some real heavy black sand. I'll go down so far and then I'll stop. And I'll clean it up just for the length of this video here. But that's probably good enough there. But oh yeah, I said I'd show you guys that part of the, I don't know if you guys could see that, but right up there, there's about 15 pieces of gold right up there. I'll see if I can get a flashlight to show you guys real quick. Unprepared for the light issue here. Right up there. See if I see if this guy works better. Oh, there's right up there. You can see all the little bits of gold in there, and then mica, pyrite, everything like that. And you'll just take your snuffer bottle, clean it up. I always do it over a pan in case some gold's left in there. And then you'll have to watch out where I just lost that piece of gold there. It wasn't anything big, but always go around, spread it out in the pan, swirl it around. Okay. Now this is what we missed here because I was being sloppy. All that little specks up there. 100 mesh. Go through. And we need a little bit more water. Okay. Now, with that being said, lid off our snuffer bottle. I like to shake this guy around, pull that straw out. This guy's going to fit right inside of here. You're going to shake this, and since it's got that point on there, you're going to push the water in here just a little bit, and you're going to shake that around, shake it around. As you can see that gold sitting in there? I'm going to reconfirm I can see this here, but see that gold sitting there? Hopefully I got most of that on there. Otherwise I could redo it. All I did was I tipped the snuffer bottle upside down, and then, now that bigger gold's not going in there, but I just tipped the snuffer bottle into it and shook this guy down, and then just squished a little bit till the water came out. And then what you do is you shake it back and forth till the gold comes out. You can even hold it like this, but then you'll see your gold is inside of there versus inside of the snuffer bottle, and you have less of a hard time to get that out of there. And at that point, gold safe, dirty but safe. That was just a quick pan, and I know we got some nuggets still in here that we got to get out, but I'll go back and clean that up after the video and show you guys exactly what we have here. When you this stopper right here, it's just a rubber stopper. Kind of hold that, put this guy back on there, put the lid back on, and I'm gonna get the rest of that gold off real quick, and then I'll show you guys what I got left in the pan there with that little bit of black sand. But I just happened to see that there was gold right there and there, and you'll have gold up into here too. And then you can still go around so you're pretty confident there's nothing in there, and it's all still in the catch basin too. Where you go back through it anytime you like. Snuffer bottle. Let's see what we got. And we got, see, and I'll take this right here, shake it around here, and I'm just moving the water up to that neck, so you can take this guy and squish it. It starts filling up with water. Do the same thing, like gravity, take that gold out, drop it down, and then we got 3 little pieces of gold that never made it out. They go into the vial. Well, as long as your gold's not big enough to not fit in the vial, but hopefully this helped you guys out. The last part would be drying out your gold, where you would take and put your gold in some kind of metal container. I use a little triangle scale tray and a candle warmer, and I drain most of the water off and let it dry out on that. Let it cool off, and then you put your gold away. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video now. Hopefully it helps some of you guys. And for those of you guys that were waiting for me to make this video, I finally got it done. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully it's useful. Any questions or anything, make sure you like, share, comment. Visit www.klondikeklinkers.com. Best pay dirt. Best pay dirt made in the USA. And got some games on there on the website. We got all sorts of information on the blog. You want a topic that you want us to cover? Send us a little, send us a message. We will get to it as soon as we can. And if it's something we can do, we will definitely do it and post links, whatever we can do. You buy pay dirt, or you got a nice picture, send it to us. We'll put it up on there on the post. We love the pictures. You guys all have a good evening, and I will see you guys on the next one.